Michigan Outdoors is brought to you by Country Smokehouse of Almont, offering the best quality and satisfaction in homemade meats, sausage, and jerky. It's a Michigan destination. Check out the website at countrysmokehouse.com. And by Williams Gun Sight. Located in Davison, Williams has everything from used guns and gunsmithing services to shooting ranges and educational classes. Williams, on the range since 1926.
All right, here we are on the lower Huron River. We call the lower Huron River anything from, say, Belleville Dam all the way to the mouth. So where we're fishing right now is the lower Huron, and we're floating from the DNR launch site here in Flat Rock and floating down to Dodge Park, which is around I-75. So what we're doing is we're fishing for smallmouth bass today. We had a big storm come through on Monday, so the water's a little muddied up. But with the little extra added flash and rattles in our flies, we should be able to catch a bunch of fish today. Besides smallmouth, you'll have a nice population of pike down here, as well as muskie. So we could tangle with some toothy critters today too, which will be really fun.
Got a bunch of streamers, sculpin patterns, bait fish patterns. We got natural colors, all the wild stuff over here. Depending on the clarity and how the fish feel, we'll figure it out pretty quick.
A little bit smaller than average, actually. UV ice dub with a bunch of holographic flashaboo, size 1 hook, and it's really good when the water is dirty. This section of river goes right onto the Lake Erie. There's no dams from here on down. And what you get is you get a wide variety of bait fish that'll come up into this river, and these fish feed heavily on bait fish. Unlike our fish on the upper river by the shop, where those fish will be a little more sculpin, crayfish oriented. These fish down here are eating bait fish. Erie emerald shiners, spot-tailed shiners, golden shiners. So what we're imitating, we might not have the exact color schemes, but the profile is very important in how the fly moves. Okay, so here's just a few of the flies that we use down here. This kind of big sculpin looking pattern has a lot of rubber legs on it, a lot of flash. You'll see that in all our flies, a lot of flash. When the water's this dirty, if you don't have flash, you're not in the game. The fly we're using today is called a Cosmopolitan. It's a fly originated by Kevin Feenstra, a guide in the Muskegon River. And this works extremely well down here. That's what we got our first fish on. Another fly that works really well down here is the Kickin' Chicken, which this is a little small for today, but you'll see on this fly you have a little bit of weight in the back, and that'll make that fly dart around. We were just talking about one of the most effective smallmouth lures of all time is the jerkbait. Okay, and the reason that lure is so important to smallmouth fishermen is its action. So the lure will dart and pause, and that's what we're trying to imitate with our flies, is that dart and pause action. And most of the time, if you're stripping the fly hard enough, you don't even really have to set the hook. You're going to strip the fly, and then it's going to be heavy, and there's the fish. So these flies wiggle. They dart and pause really well when they're manipulated in the right way, and that's what works for us down here. Bait fish patterns. Nothing special, just the Hillshire Farms. Supporting our local party store there in Dexter.
Pulling through, baby.
He got hit like 3 times today. Junior.
As soon as that fly hits the water, you gotta stay tight on them because they're hitting it. As soon as it hits the water, they pounce on it.
Oh, buddy, don't stick me. There we go. A little smaller than average smallmouth, but
That's kind of good.
keep it going. Nice and healthy. Busy fish.
Get a couple more.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. They're turning on, folks. He got hit. Right
Yeah,
before
I got bit twice actually.
There he is. Little Smalley. Ready? Head up. There are fish in this river.
Fish.
14-incher, 13-incher. Still in search of the big boy. There he is. A little better fish. About the same size.
Nice fish.
Yep. Ready? Yeah, another one on the olive. I don't know. It's just been a real, you know, we're not stripping the fly aggressive now. We're just kind of slowly working it off these little rock piles, and you know, I guess when things are slow, you better go slow and see what you can do, and that's what we've been doing. So, score. Another one.
Ready? I'm ready.
We have a rule: 2 or 20. So you catch 2 fish, you sit down, or you get a 20-incher and you sit down. So I get to row now.
Take it.
We'll take it on a day like today. Ooh, light colored one. Overachiever.